Welcome, dear students, in the session of Online Teaching Learning of English Language by the Department of School Education, Punjab. I am your presenter, Gurmeet, working as English lecturer at Government Senior Secondary Smart School, Maqsuda, Jalandhar. Our today's topic is Articles Part 1. In the first part of this topic, we will discuss use of a or an. In the first part of this session, Articles Part 1, I will explain two very small but important words in the English language. The articles a or an. These articles that you use in almost every sentence that you speak or write. After this, we will discuss also indefinite article. At the end of this session, you will be able to learn how to use a or an before a given word. Before we start the topic, we will do an activity. Are you ready, students, for this activity? Okay, let's start. You can see on the screen Lily and Sia both are friends. Hello Lily, how are you? I am fine, Sia. I am so happy today. Lily, why are you so happy today? Sia, today I am going to Srinagar with my dad. Wow, it's a nice place. Yes, Sia. I am preparing a list of things which I need to carry with me. Show me your list, Lily. Of course, Sia. Let's see the list that Lily has prepared. A small bag, a comb, a water bottle, an alarm clock, an umbrella, a toothbrush. Students, do you notice there are some words in this list that have the word a before them and some that have the word an before them. Do you know why? Let us understand. Students, first of all, when we talk of articles, the first thing that comes to our mind is vowels and consonants. What are these vowels and consonants? Students, you know the English alphabet consists of 26 letters. You can see 26 letters on the screen. Students, you know that the English alphabet consists of 26 letters. In all out of these 26 letters, vowels are A, E, I, O, U. And the rest of them are known as consonants. You can see vowels which are in red color on the screen. So dear students, you can see on the screen we have 5 vowels. Can you speak with me? Okay, let's start. A, E, I, O, U. Now I am going to explain types of articles. There are two types of articles: indefinite article and definite article. Now let's talk about the indefinite article. The indefinite article is the word a or an. It is used before a noun to define it as something non-specific or something referred for the first time. The indefinite article indicates to any member of group. For example, a doctor, an artist. Students, let's know about the uses of articles. Students, you know that the English alphabet consists of 26 letters. I have already told you, out of these 26 letters, we have 5 vowels: A, E, I, O, U. And the rest of them are known as consonants. So dear students, we have 5 vowels: A, E, I, O, U and 21 consonants. You can see on the screen also. Students, you have to listen it very carefully. When we talk of vowels and consonants in articles, we always talk about its sound, not letters. You have to listen it carefully. We don't have to check the letters. We just have to check the sounds. First vowel letter A, you can see on the screen. First vowel letter A can have more than one sound. Let's see. First vowel letter A can have more than one sound. Students, you can see on the screen, if we talk about A, we have sound A as an apple. And an uncle, we have another sound A. So we have two sounds. Students, you have to listen it carefully. If we talk about A, we have sound A as an apple. And an uncle, we have another sound A. So we have two sounds. Similarly, for vowel letter E, we have again more than one sound. Students, now you can see on the screen, in egg, it is A. In egg, we have sound A. And in engine, we have sound E. So we have more than one sound. Students, you have to keep it in your mind. In every language, we have these vowel sounds. For example, in Hindi, we have swar and vyanjan. These swar are called vowel sounds. You have to listen it very carefully. A, e, e, u, u, a, o. These are called vowel sounds in Hindi. Means swar are called vowel sounds. In the same way, vyanjan are called consonants. So dear students, I hope all of you have understood the sound of first two vowel letters A and E. In the same way, for other vowel letters I, O, U, we have more than one sound. So dear students, I hope all of you have understood the sounds of all the vowel letters A, E, I, O, U. Now I am going to explain about consonant sounds with some examples. You can see on the screen your first example. Rajan bought dash fan. Fan starts with which sound? Students, can you tell me fan starts with which sound? Is it a vowel sound? 4. It is beginning with 4. Is it a vowel sound? Can you tell me? Students, you have to just think of swar. A, e, u, a, o. No, it is starting with 4. That means we have consonant sound here. Students, you have to keep it in your mind. For consonant sounds, we put A. You can also see on the screen, Rajan bought a fan. Dear students, for every noun, for a person or a thing, when it begins with consonant sounds, we will put A. I hope all of you have understood. For consonant sounds, we put A. I will give you another example. I saw dash dog in the street. Students, you can see on the screen, I saw dash dog in the street. It is starting with D. That means we have consonant sounds here. For consonant sounds, we put A. In the same way, for every noun, for a person or a thing, when it begins with consonant sounds, we will put A. Students, you can see on the screen, I saw a dog in the street. I hope all of you have understood about consonant sounds. Students, let's take some other examples of vowel sounds. For example, I have dash umbrella. Students, you can see on the screen, I have dash umbrella. Here, umbrella, it is starting with sound A. A is our vowel sound. How could you get it? It is a vowel sound. Students, you just remember, you just go through the sounds u, o. And this is a. So it is a vowel sound. If it is a vowel sound, we will put an. So students, if it is a vowel sound, we will put an. So we will put an here. I have an umbrella. You can see on the screen, I have an umbrella. Is it clear, students? Okay. I will give you another example. Here, Ramu bought dash ox. Students, here ox. It is starting with which sound? Can you tell me, students? It is starting with which sound? Okay, yes, it is starting with sound O. O is a vowel sound. We will put an. Students, now you can do this example. Ramu bought an ox. It is starting with vowel sound O. O is a vowel sound. We will put an. Ramu bought an ox. Students, I have discussed with you sounds of vowels and consonants. After the discussion of sounds of vowels and consonants, all of you have understood A is used before a noun that starts with a consonant and gives a consonant sound. N is used before a noun that starts with a vowel and gives a vowel sound. One thing you have to remember, the use of A or N depends on the opening sound of the word, not on the actual letter with which it begins. I hope all of you have understood the use of A or N depends on the opening sound of the word, not on the actual letter with which it begins. Students, you can see some pictures on the screen. A tiger. It is a tiger. Why? Because tiger is starting with sound T, which is a consonant sound, and with the consonant we always put A. Next picture, a book. It is a book. Why it is a book? Because book is starting with the sound B. B is a consonant sound. And with the consonant sound, we always put A. In the same way, next picture, a ball. Why it is a ball? Can you tell me, students? Yes, because ball is starting with the sound B, which is a consonant sound. I have already discussed with you in a book. Book is also starting with sound B, and ball is also starting with sound B. B is a consonant sound, and with the consonant we always put A. I hope all of you have understood these examples. Let's see another examples. Students, look at the pictures on the screen. First picture we have orange. An orange. Why? Why it is an orange? Because orange is starting with the vowel sound O. So we will put an orange. Second, we have elephant. An elephant. An elephant. Why it is an elephant? Because elephant is starting with the vowel sound A. We will put an elephant. Next we have ink pot. An ink pot. Why it is an ink pot? Ink pot is starting with the vowel sound E. So we will put an. I hope all of you have understood these examples. Here, one thing you have to remember, students, we use a and an only for singular things because it means one. Students, I hope all of you have understood we use a and an only for singular things because it means one. Students, you can see one picture on the screen and you have to tell me which article we will put here. This is an egg or a egg. Can you tell me, students? This is an egg or a egg. Yes, its sound is A. A is our vowel sound and we will say an egg. Students, you have to tell me how many eggs in this picture. Can you tell me? Yes, we have 2 eggs here. It means we are having 2 eggs. But we cannot say these are an eggs. Why? Because it is not singular and an means one. But these are 2. So we will not use a or an with plural things. Students, you have to remember the sound of the letter is very important. I hope all of you have understood. In this picture, we have 2 eggs. We can't say these are an eggs. Why? Because it is not singular and an means one. But these are 2. So we will not use a or an with plural things. You have to remember one thing, the sound of the letter is very important. So dear students, The sound of the letter is very important. We don't go by letters, we go by sounds. Is it clear, students? We don't go by letters, we go by sounds. The vowel sounds and the consonant sounds. Because it sometimes happens we have vowel letter but sound is not vowel sound. So you have to remember the sound of the letter is very important. Students, you can see one picture on the screen. It is 1 rupee note. It starts with the letter O and O is a vowel letter. So it should be an 1 rupee note because it is starting with the letter O, which is a vowel letter. But no, it might be starting with O, but the sound, it is giving a consonant sound. That is V, 1 rupee note. It is V sound. V is not a vowel sound. Students, you can check your sound list. So V sound is there. This is a consonant sound. So we will say a 1 rupee note. Similarly, if I say honest man, this honest man, but it is a consonant. It is starting with a consonant letter H. Here, H is silent and the sound is O. O is a vowel sound and we use an honest man. Students, you can see one sentence on the screen. I will be back in an hour. Here, R is a consonant and it is starting with consonant letter H. Here, H is silent and the sound is A. A is a vowel sound and we use NR. I hope all of you have understood uses of a or an. We will meet in the next session. Thank you for listening patiently and being with me. It is an initiative taken by the Department of School Education, Punjab.